Making our way to the train to catch the train to Florence. So we're on our way to Florence in business class. They give us a few snackaroonies. There's a chocolate croissant, some water, some juice, and some Coke Zero, and have it as tea. Chloe is listening to music. Sharon's decided to celebrate early and get some Prosecco. Cheers.
Cheers.
We've arrived in Florence, making our way to our hotel. We are staying at the Dedo Boutique Hotel, and I'm going to give you a room tour. Welcome. So as we come in, obviously spare bed to the right. There's Taylor on the other spare bed. There's Chloe being a fashionista model. Off to the left here, bathroom. Toilet, bidet, shower. Sharon's telling people stuff. And we have a view, if I can open the curtain, out into the street. Cruising the streets of Florence. There's Taylor. And there's Chickenhead.
Florence, Italy is a city rich in history, art and culture. Located along the Arno River in Tuscany, it's known as the birthplace of the Renaissance. The city is filled with stunning architecture, like the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, called the Duomo, the Ponte Vecchio, a famous stone bridge lined with shops. Florence was also home to famous scholars and artists such as Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Galileo, just to name a few.
We are at the Ponte Vecchio bridge in Florence.
The Ponte Vecchio, meaning Old Bridge, is one of Florence's most famous landmarks. Built in the 1300s, it's the oldest bridge in the city and stretches across the Arno River. Unique for its design, it has rows of shops built along its sides, originally used by butchers, but later replaced by goldsmiths and jewelers to improve the bridge's appearance and smell. It's the only bridge in Florence that survived World War II, reportedly spared by order of Hitler himself. Above the shops runs the Vasari corridor, a secret passageway built in 1565 for the Medici family to move safely between buildings. It's a must-visit when staying in Florence.
Just in Florence, and we've just sat down to have some lunch at a nice, cute little restaurante. And here's Chloe, Taylor, and Sharon. Chloe, Taylor, Chickenhead, and me.
Walking through Florence is like being in a giant art gallery. Everywhere you go, you see amazing sculptures, like a copy of Michelangelo's David and the Fountain of Neptune in Piazza della Signoria. The streets are full of life, musicians playing music, people eating gelato, and artists drawing pictures. You can visit small shops or sit at a cafe to watch the busy city life. The architecture is amazing, each building with its own story. If only the walls could talk. I stand near a human statue. He is standing perfectly still. Suddenly he moves and makes me smile.
We're in Florence and we're gonna have a look at a lolly shop. Oh.
Chloe really wanted to visit a lolly shop whilst in Florence. The shop was full of gummies, chocolates, biscuits, pastries and cakes in a variety of colours and flavours. Some were even shaped like famous landmarks in Florence, such as the Duomo and the Ponte Vecchio. Unfortunately, we didn't buy any, as they were a little expensive for our taste.
Yum! Walking in Florence, looking for the cathedral. We're at the Duomo of Florence. Just about to go inside the Duomo of Florence.
The outside of the Duomo in Florence is covered in white, green and pink marble, with detailed carvings, statues and arches. The architecture is amazing, and we aren't even inside yet.
We got scammed and I'm mad.
Why? Because of that? How much was it?
€3.
We're inside the Duomo of Florence. It's quite high. Not really too much on the roof. It's not as detailed as the other cathedral that we've been in. However, as we get closer towards where the Padre or the Fathers do their prayers, I'll film the roof. It's pretty detailed up there.
The Florence Duomo, also called the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, was started in 1296 and finished in 1436. It was built as the city's main church and is still used for worship today. The most famous part is its huge dome, designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, which was an engineering marvel of its time. The Duomo is also known for its beautiful marble exterior and tall bell tower, designed by Giotto. Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci both studied in Florence during the time the Duomo stood as a symbol of the city's power and creativity. Today, it remains one of the most important buildings in Italy. From timeless art to amazing history, Florence is a city that captures the heart and imagination. Whether you're strolling through the streets, soaking up the history, or savouring a tasty gelato, it's an experience you won't forget.